Alright, next map is Ilios. So Ilios, another fun dive Koth map. Or I guess that wasn't really a Koth map, it was a hybrid for Route 66, but no, let me just start that over, get rid of that part in post. So I'm totally gonna edit this. Yeah, pretty just mere dime comps again. These comps aren't that interesting to watch because I've just seen so much of Tracer, Genji, Lucio, Zenyatta, Winston, and D.Va. So it's 2-2-2 dive, and it's pretty standard.
As you can see on your screen right now, looks like pretty standard dive from both teams.
And it's really just a question of which Genji pops up better and which Winston lives longer. Oh my god. So let's see.
Both teams are going to be happy with poking for just a moment before the control point opens up. They're looking for those vulnerabilities.
Both teams are on this right side, looking to play around that big health pack. Sure 4 is playing the flank a little bit on the right side. Oh, he's already going kind of low. Gonna have to jump away a little bit. XQC's chasing. Great finish by the XQC. But Shadowburn picks off Agilities and Mangachu. Looks like Canada's just gonna back off. Yeah, they're just gonna back off.
Not sure what caused that DMAC, but Russia taking advantage of it.
Yeah, good question. Let's see what happened to that. Oh shit.
Must have gotten some good angles on the back line.
Flank.
Yeah, there. Shriek just taking some hits.
Whoa, okay, so it's
opens up. They're looking for those vulnerabilities.
Let's watch Mangachu's health bar. So Mangachu's just taking a lot of harass here. Holy shit! Look at that health bar. Look at that. Look at that health bar. Look at it.
Those vulnerabilities. Sure 4 down in the pit right now. Shooting up at Sharik from the flank.
And it's gone. Okay. What the hell? I guess that was maybe like a bunch of headshot shurikens along with a clip from Tracer. Maybe a right click from Forsaken. But probably mostly Tracer considering he has really high ult charge there. So just good job. Yeah, it was the Tracer just getting okay, so it was a discorded clip from after he got rid of all the armor that just shredded the D.Va.
Must have gotten some good angles on the back line. Shadowburn takes
but then, so yeah, and then they just were able to push because Shadowburn got the 2 picks. XQC chased the Winston down, but those fights were kind of happening on 2 separate parts of the map. So good first fight from Russia, being able to get that D.Va out of suit a little too quickly. Nothing really Mangachu could do there. I mean, he got discorded and Tracer probably just shot him in the ass. Or in the face when he was out of Matrix.
With the defense matrix, so they got everything that they wanted, but very curious that Mangachu would have been in a situation to get D-Max right there.
I really wonder how he got
That's a big dive coming in. Forsaken's getting, yeah, he's gonna go down first. XQC goes down too. Mangachu gets sent out of mech, gonna get finished off here by the Tracer.
It was him pretty much both times as far as the majority.
Alright, so that's just going to be a cleanup.
Going wild right now.
Yeah, he just went completely unchecked that entire fight. Oh my god, he even gets that nasty. Not quite a 1 clip. Sure took a little bit of damage from somewhere else, probably Winston. But pretty good job there by Mistakes. Whiffs the pulse bomb, but doesn't matter. So it's interesting how Forsaken was able to go down first, but they were just still able to keep it alive. And really Mistakes was just able to put out enough damage, even without that Discord orb, to keep them in the fight. Shadowburn has a blade here. XQC's gonna die here. Oh no, yeah. Uses that Primal Rage, and Rolf's using that on point.
Has to deal with the monkey in the meantime.
Alright, Wolf goes down first. Bomb comes down on point. 2 kills from the Dragon Blade. But both Mistakes down for Canada, or both supports. Yeah. Alright, Mistakes is just continuing to pop off. They're not going to get to 99%, they're going to win.
Everybody has already been cleared.
Whoa, they couldn't flip it. a lot of that control meter dropped back down again. There's overtime. Somehow, some way, Russia managing to just win the war of attrition.
Somehow, what are you talking about? Russian mistake? He's not solo carrying. Everybody's contributing their fair share, but he's just doing so much.
So on his respawn, he's going to be the one popping out all that damage.
Yeah, it's just going to be a finish off here. I don't think Mistakes died that entire time. Mistakes made no mistakes that whole round.
Saving that Dragon Blade, knew that if he just held on to it, he could come back.
Let me skip out a little bit to the next round here.
Did it now? Russia will change nothing.
Ooh, not dive. I'm happy. So let's see. Mangachu and Rolf switch to the Fair Mercy. So Mangachu is a former TF2 pro. Even though he plays mostly tank, he is a monster on Pharah. So we're going to see him put some work in, and hopefully we see him dealing with mistakes a little bit. That's what Canada needs here for them to come back. Because they lost the first map, so Canada needs to make a comeback here if they want to stay in this game. They don't want to go down 2-0. Holy shit, Joe Meister's already down.
Such a thorn in the side of Canada, or really more in the behind of Canada, as he comes in for those support kills in the back. Sure, he does.
So pretty good positioning here. Good rockets getting laid down.
He got a support kill before he did, so it's okay. Russia fighting over the point right now.
That's going to be Canada most likely with the first cap here. Rubicon's going to have to sacrifice.
Good rockets, good follow-up from agilities.
And now Canada going to do some work. Mangachu playing the chokes.
They don't have too much that can really deal with this Pharah right now on the side of Russia. They may want to switch to 76 or something.
Good start for Mangachu. They've already got the res up for Rolf as well, so Canada with a lot of opportunity to just hold this point quite a while. See what he can do.
Yeah, this is a tough point to retake, so especially the way the Canada's holding it right now. So
that they're out of the range of this far. This Zenyatta has been zoned out for the rest of his team.
oh my god, he's whiffing the rockets, but
has to come back to the well. Maybe looking for a good
whiffing all the rockets. Oh, there we go. He finishes off the Winston.
Does go down, a little bit of help from his friends.
Now, who's gonna
But again, he's just 200 health this entire time. Nobody's doing anything about this Pharah.
50% there for Canada right now.
And the Winston goes down, so Russia's just going to reset there.
Well, you can see Mangachu showing.
Yeah, they're playing pretty far back here.
A lot of respect too. He's staying much farther back than you see a lot of Pharas do on this
And
point.
you gotta respect this mistakes on Tracer. He's just going to one-clip you if you don't play incredibly defensive, so good on agility there. Other Genjis might have just died in that 1v1. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to fly up into the air and shoot him a little bit, as long as the Mercy's healing him. Like, the D.Va's just not doing enough to the Pharah. And while the D.Va's focusing that, our entire team's getting cleaned up by the rest of Canada, so they got to switch up their comp here to deal with this Pharah Mercy, but look at the percent, it's already at 95, so Winston gets on, makes some meaty rockets. Beat comes down, Dragon Blade comes out. Doesn't get that last swing off, unfortunate. He got that last swing off, he could have gotten out, but canceled it a little bit. So 4v4 right now. Alright, looks like Canada should have this since they just got the res and the pick on the support. But it's going slow. D.Va's gonna get knocked out of mech here. The stakes goes down. Yeah, okay, good cleanup from Canada there.
Frustrating for Russia, but Canada, a little bit of momentum.
Yeah, some good momentum, some great fair play. I don't think Mangachu died that entire round, so.
You know, guys, Russia's really excellent in dive. You can't quite match them there. You got to make some changes, and they did on well, and it worked.
And that's
skip forward again to the next round.
I know, yeah.
Keep forgetting to do that.
Come on, Russia. All right, Canada coming in again. They're running the pharmacy.
Still, yeah, sticking to the Fair Mercy.
And Lighthouse is another one of those points where you can.
Winston's
really
already going
stay
kind of
back,
low.
rain rockets down. Look at that. Already mistakes taken out by the farm.
Whew.
It's really dangerous. One damage boost.
Yeah, Diva's out of mechs. They're up for Canada, so it looks like we're just going to see Russia give this one up. They don't want to fight a 4v6 if they don't have to. Don't want to feed them any more ults. And that was good, because if you look, the ult isn't that great. So that was a good play by Russia, just deciding to back out there instead of forcing any farther fights.
For the first time in this tournament, a team has gotten Russia to change their composition up. And now we'll see if Canada can handle the mirror pharmacy.
His Diva's being so obnoxious to Mangachu. But it's now, so Shadowburn takes out Surefour there with probably a single direct.
Yeah, well, neither team running a Diva right now.
No rockets really getting landed. Mistakes takes down XQC. So Canada's down, yeah, so Canada's going to lose the point right real quick here.
Flip the point after the kill from Surefour. So taking advantage of that defensive matrix to block some of that incoming damage and open up some space for Shadowburn's Pharah.
Yeah.
Now Chow, let's take a look around, seeing if he can find where that Pharah is going to be coming from. Have an answer to that. I see them coming over the buildings.
Now, how the trick is that a lot of pharmacy teams kind of rely on taking the point first and then holding it. It's a little bit tricky to retake sometimes.
Yeah, definitely can.
Really the interesting thing, okay, XQC goes down there.
Right now, they're gaining a little bit of control.
Not using any ults here, so...
Been pretty hard to dislodge.
Ooh, big res.
So coming in from
Let's see it.
This is the fight. They need to win this one. Chow a little bit on the low side health-wise.
Diva Bomb's going to come out on point, zoning people off, going to buy some time. XQC knocks off mistakes, that's a big play. Agilities takes down Forsaken, so Canada should win this fight. Yeah, Canada's going to win this fight. It's 3v6. We'll just get the cleanup kills here.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot more tempo reses lately, but that was a big one, and it gets Canada the flip back again. Mangachu coming through with the Pharah once more.
Ults are going to start to come out here. Mangachu and Shadowburn both have their Rocket Barrage. It's going to be interesting to see how those work out. A lot of times when Pharaohs hit Q, they die, so...
Nice little trick there.
We also have the Blade from Agilities, so...
Body shots if you actually want to deal sort of permanent damage.
Oh, yeah.
For the Blade on the Pharah Mercy. Looks like he's going to go for it. Gets the Pharah.
Agilities.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, Pharah Mercy goes down there, so Russia's probably just going to back it out.
That was a great use of it. The Genji reset. Big play on the Pharmacy. That's going to delay Russia by quite a bit.
Yeah, that's going to get them to probably 99. Unless Russia gets a really quick cap here. So they still have good ults. Like, still 4 ults out from Canada, 3 from Russia. Both teams have res though, so that's always an interesting dynamic, seeing who can kill the Mercy first. They're gonna take the Mercy down already. So as long as they can get the res off, they should just have to win this fight.
Where's the res? There it is. Okay,
Alright, so that should be another win for Canada. Yeah, great stick from mistakes, but I don't think it's gonna matter. They should just clean up. Yeah, they got the monkey ult on point. Mercy is not going to be able to make it in time for the res, is she? No. Gets cut down by the Blade. Alright, Canada taking a